Helps if I click that button. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. I am banned off TikTok again. I don't even know what I'm saying. They're like, you don't meet our requirements and we just don't like you. What the hell? So, okay, I think I've done this wrong. Oh, not available while live. You get to see my messy altar area. It's all good. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, so I'm not worthy of TikTok. Oh shit, I should have changed that too. I didn't do anything. I don't know what I did. It just said you're suspended for 6 days because your feed does not meet our criteria. And I'm like, you know when you're in high school or in your middle school and you feel like you've been judged? Like, I feel like I've been judged. Really. It's just one of those things, right? You just go, oh, whatever. Moving on. Moving on. I got up this morning. Now, I haven't been walking for a couple weeks just because actually it got cold. It got hot. It got really, really hot out. And I am not built for the heat. And I'm trying to lose weight, but So I thought this morning I'm going for a walk and I got outside. It was pea soup. Anybody else live in Northwest Ohio? I could not see the end of my driveway. And I thought, I know how fast these people drive on these roads because I'm one of those people. So yeah, here I am. I'm going to go to the gym, I think. All right, guys, how is your morning? Give me a word. What is your morning like? How are you doing, damn it? Let's pick a word. Where's my deck? There it is. Oh, it's out and ready for me too. I like that. Okay, here we go. Sarah Jane Bird. Oh, here's our card for the morning. Ready for it? Jasmine DeBolt, good morning. Ready for it? Okay, anticipation. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect card for this morning. Does anybody know why this is the perfect card for this morning? Oh yes, Teresa Loretta. It was beautifully quiet though. It is so quiet with the fog hitting the ground like that. Oh my God, it's so beautiful outside. Anticipation. Does anybody know what the anticipation in the air is? We have something going on. Who knows what's going on? Anybody? Bueller? So actually a couple things are going on. My husband popped this on me this morning. We are going to be in Cincinnati at the Body, Mind, Soul Expo, Spirit Expo, in November. I'm not even sure what dates those are. So we are going to be there, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of lecture I'm going to do. And I actually think I might do gallery mediumship. So that would be something that's included with the expo, and people get to come into a gallery readingship for free. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. But then the other thing we have a lot of things going on. We have a Reiki Level 1 class that's going on August 9th. Yes, you can do it online or in person. So you can find that at, I don't have it up here. You can find that at themysticalmoons.com. All right, let's see. How do I do this? Captions. Oh, wait, there's all sorts of stuff. Look, there we are. Woohoo! Whoa! Oh, I didn't realize I had these over here. There we go. Okay. I thought they were gone. I don't know why I thought they were gone, but yay. So yeah, we're going to be looking for some help to go to Body, Mind, Spirit. We're just throwing that out there. Good morning, Emily Kent. How are you this morning? And then we are putting on our own Metaphysical Expo here in Northwest Ohio. We're trying to bring something grand and beautiful to Napoleon, Ohio. They have this great, big, huge new expo center, and we are hosting our very own spiritual expo in the expo center. So that is going to be in March of next year. So we're looking for vendors and all sorts of stuff, but vendors, volunteers, just a whole bunch of fun stuff we have going on. So there we go. That's what we have going on. Anticipation. There's lots of anticipation going on right now. just exciting. All right. So that's a great card for the morning. If everybody could share out to a group, invite a friend, share to your feed, whatever it is. We must be doing something extremely risque on here because, we have been banned off TikTok this week. So there we go. But if you are interested, oh yeah, is this the first time you've seen the building, Jansen? It is amazing. The building is amazing. Good morning, Liz. It is a huge, beautiful building. We're going to be looking for food vendors, our food trucks to go out front, because since it's going to be in March, everybody's going to be wanting to come out of their holes, right? Up here, we go into a hole, you guys. I'm sorry. It is. We're not like the UP of Michigan where they revel in the outside sports. These are farmers down here, and they're like, wintertime is break time. And they all go in. So we're going to be looking for a reason to get out first thing in the spring. And so we're going to try and line it up with food trucks and wonderful, intuitive people, and we're going to have a blast. So there we go. All right. You can find all the information at innerpeaceexpo.com if you are interested in either attending, volunteering, or vending. So there we go. Inner Peace Expo. I tried to keep it easy. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let's throw some stuff out there that's going to help people see us. So I did a TikTok live last night. I don't know if that's where it came from. Maybe I can do it through TikTok Studio, but not Restream, because this is through Restream. Good morning, Penny Moose. But I did a TikTok live last night, and Victoria Prue from the store, she's a reader. She was on there, and just I got something like 28,000 likes, which was cool. I don't know what that means, but it's cool. Sophia E. Good morning. How are you? Your energy this morning has a hiccup in it. It goes kind of like this. Boom. Let me figure out which way it's going. So I want to start like right here. So I want to tell you this. Don't let other people mess up with your vibe. Gosh, this is so hard. It's so easy to say, but so hard to do, right? We can have somebody walk into our room and, oh, are you an empath? You must be an empath. You're an empath. Walk into our room and then they're in a pissy mood, and then all of a sudden you're in a pissy mood. Please don't pick up other people's garbage today. Don't pick up their emotional garbage, their emotional trash. Good morning, Adrena. Good morning. So don't pick that crap up. It doesn't do you any good. On the other side of that, they can walk in the room and pick up your energy as well and lift. You can be lifting their energy. Good morning, Shelly Dorcas. Did you see what we're doing, Shelly? Did you see the expo stuff? I'm trying to get it all over Northwest Ohio, but whatever. So your guides are like, be somebody else's light today, Sophia. Be somebody else's light today because they need it. You will not know what has happened in their day before they get to you. So light their fire, be their light. Be the person that smiles at them when nobody else smiled at them today. Okay? I think that's a really big deal. They're talking about that being a really big deal. We never know when somebody's on the brink, you guys. We can smile and play the good part, but be on the brink. So be somebody's light. Yay, Rita! Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we will, once again, we're going to be at the Body, Mind, Spirit Expo in Cincinnati in November. I think I'm going to do the Columbus one, the Gift of Light. I think I really enjoyed that show. And so I think I'm going to do that one. I might sign up for that today. But then we're holding our own expo. That is going to be Northwest Ohio. If you've never been to Napoleon, Ohio, it's a quaint little town. Come visit us in Napoleon to either attend, vend, whatever. That is going to be in March of next year. All right. So, moving on. Here is a card. No, Sophia. And it's also important for you to have your own space, right? It's important for you to have your own space. So be Lisa? Be the reason somebody smiles today. You guys, who in here has been in depression? We've had depression, right? Every once in a while, it happens. It's part of the human experience. You have to have the lows to enjoy the highs. So be the reason for somebody to have a high and a high mood. I'm not on TikTok, so I don't have to be like super. God. But be the reason for somebody to smile. I love that. Perfect. Perfect. Good morning, Sherry Ann. Good morning, Wing Wanderer. Who did I miss? CJ, good morning. I usually try to say good morning to everybody. Flowers, good morning. There's Jansen. Penny Moose, I said good morning. Teresa, I said good morning. Jesse. Shannon 91, good morning. Liz. Did I miss somebody? I saw Emily. Michaela. Michaela, I love that. Ow. Fuck. I'm sorry. She's a body mouth. I felt like something bit me. Seriously. This is under my desk. That does not thrill me. I don't like the thought of something being under my desk with me. Ow, that hurt. Okay. Brandy Vale. Good morning, Megan. Good morning, Mina. Look at all the people that are popping on. I love it. Depression and anxiety can be horrible, and you never know what someone is going through. Absolutely. Good morning, Jana91. You never know, because what we are trained to do from a very young age is fake it. Yeah. Sit there, and maybe not so much these days, but our generation was sit there, take some crayons, don't talk, don't get involved, just sit there. Good morning, Rachel. Sophia says it does. I absorb a lot of energy from others, need to shine mine. And this is one of the benefits of actually being an empath, you guys. We talk about this. We talk about you pick up other people's stuff, right? You pick up everybody's garbage. And then if you don't let it go, then you become depressed yourself. You have to learn how to ground and really cycle your energy really well. The other thing empaths are really good at is shining. Sending your energy out to other people. But we don't talk about that as much, right? We always talk... bite me. We talk about how we absorb, but we can also exude. So let's do that. Let's consciously move away from depression and anxiety and really start to shine. Because when you start to do that, it lifts up everybody else as well. We all feel it, and we're never alone. Oh my gosh, right? When I first started doing this, I was an extremely depressed person. I had everything I knew was gone. My business was gone. We had sold the salon, and now I feel like something's gonna bite me. Good morning, Heather. We had sold the business, and I was really depressed, and I didn't understand at the time. Mary Beth, good morning. How are you this morning? So let's practice that. Let's step away from the depression. Let's start shining, because that empaths are wonderful at it. We can fill a room with our energy. And all of a sudden, the people that we would have normally picked up the crap from, all of a sudden they've switched over. And they're like, maybe my day isn't so horrible. Maybe my day's not so horrible. Let's do that. Let's be that. All right. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Anybody listening? All right. I felt like something bit me. After this, I have a new deck. Do you have the Jaws theme in your? I don't know, man. I'm telling you. I'm just sitting here going. It felt like not a sting, but like a bee bite. You ever have one of those? I'll move a little bit further away. Okay. Oh. Shelly Jorkis. I'm supposed to do this. Ooh, Shelly. Busy weekend. I see you posting a whole bunch of stuff. Time traveler, welcome. Who did I call? Shelly Jorkis. Yeah, I called Shelly, right? Yes. Shelly, are you doing anything with healing right now? Are you thinking about taking any healing classes or stepping into an energetic healer type of situation? I don't know. Do you do Reiki or anything like that? Because I hear the drum beat behind you. I hear the drum beat, and that usually means, good morning, Meredith, that you have something coming up that you're going to be flowing a lot of energy, and also that the healer is coming out in you. So you'll be a support system for somebody else, or I almost want to say I feel like somebody is a sweat bee. It's better than people's damn sweat bee under my desk. My God, but you're right. It's what it felt like, Mary Beth. So Shelly, I feel like somebody might need a little bit. Yes, and you're going to Sedona. I'm so excited. Oh, I forgot that out of the list of things. I need to have a list over here. We're going to Sedona, right? We're going to Sedona as a group of friends and people that are looking to just go experience Sedona. So it's open to everybody. And we have some really fun things going on. We're going to go out to the petroglyphs with Angela Maynard, the archaeologist. We're going to do some vortex hikes. We're going to do CE5 meditation. We're going to do a trance mediumship session. Sam's going to cook one evening. We're going to have a lot of fun. Anyways, okay. So back to Shelly. Shelly, I really think that you need to pay attention because I get this mouth-watering feeling. So you know what happens when you get too busy, right? Was that a Cosmo Pro? What at the top of the thing in Vegas, it says Cosmo Pro, like COSMOPROF. Was that part of your conference? Like, do you sell beauty supplies? Because I'm curious. You started fasting today. Abused your body with terrible food lately. Okay, so they're talking about this is a good thing because as I was talking to you, my mouth started to water, and not like I'm hungry, but like that water right before you're depleted enough that you feel ill. So this is a good thing. I'm glad you're starting to fast today. Just start to take better care of yourself. They're really into that for you right now. I saw that and I was like, is that the hotel? Is that the conference center? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Paula says. Oh, you have a sister that lives in Arizona? I love it out west. We bought a new little camper named Agatha. I'm working on restoring her right now. And Sam and I are going to take 2 weeks and we're going to go travel the west. Wow. And do Sedona in the middle of that because I love it out there. Yep, it's about protecting your energy, taking care of yourself, Shelly, and finding time for yourself. That's super important. Good morning, Isis. Taking care of yourself, finding time to sit and chill. Your company produces beauty products for one of those companies. Oh, okay. I just because I still have my professional license, I will never let that go. I was like, does she work in the beauty industry? I didn't know it. How does this happen? I don't do nails anymore, but I mean, I do for myself. I hate doing my own nails. I cannot stand doing my own nails. It's like torture time. I'm like, but I need to do them. I have to keep them on. I have great fingernails. Great. Who cares, right? I have great nails, but I have an issue. So it's just easier for me to keep them on. Okay. All right. So here, I hope that helps. Take better care of yourself. I'm glad you're starting on that train, and take some time for meditation as well. And we're going to have so much fun in Arizona. Yes, we are. You were as a cosmetologist 30 years ago. Get this, you guys, get this. I got my license in 1990. Makes me want to throw up a little. 1990. Right out of high school. Okay, moving on. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Can you share to a group or your feed or invite friends? However, we bring people in. Put a lot of little emojis out there. All the things. All the things. I tried new coconut cream this morning in my coffee. It's really good. I got it at Aldi's. Did I get it at Aldi's? Where did I get it? Yeah, I got it at Aldi's. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Shelly. She's like 1985 for me. Okay, I feel better. But I'm not really because it's only a couple years, right? And then the industry has changed so much. Oh my gosh. I saw a double-sided nail file yesterday and I was like, just can't, not double-sided, but like 2 nail files at a V. I thought, who does this shit to make it like a point? You're going to kill somebody with those nails. I ain't gonna lie, some of it's really cool. Like the cat's eye stuff with the magnet. Oh my god, yeah, I need that, but whatever. Ah. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, the coconut cream. And it's better for you in respects to like the MCT oil and stuff like that, but I also put MCT oil in as well. Does anybody else have this thing going on where you have no willpower? Absolutely no willpower. It's a problem. Like I'll start my day and be like, I'll start my day and be like, I'm gonna eat clean today, and then I don't at all. But the problem is, it's not like I thought about it. I didn't at all. That's the problem. There was zero thoughts going into it. They are claws, Mary Beth. It's horrible, and they actually now have these gel forms that make cat claws. I'm like, why would you do that? You guys know the obvious problems. As a nail technician, I can tell you I have seen the results of some of those problems. Don't do that to people. It's not cool. Okay. Yes. Okay. So it's not, there is no thought about it. There's no thought about it. It's like this, there is no willpower. I have no idea. I did keto for like 5 years. I love eating keto. I do. I love the fresh vegetables and give me a steak whenever, whatever. But it just disappeared like a fart in the wind. It's gone. My willpower is gone. I'm working on it. You're old. I am getting there. I'm getting there. I'm not trying to get there, but we do all the things, right? You know what? I've thought about this. Shelley. We should start a spiritual. It's so funny. Ashley, good protection from men in the wild. So I thought about this, where we start a group of people, or just rude people in general. Yeah. That we start a side group of people that are eating well, and just to share our results of the day and being completely honest what we did. Like I had a freaking cookie yesterday. I too. But I mean, I didn't have anything else bad, but I tend to just overeat now. Let's do it. Shelley, let's talk about it, because I think it would be a great group for, we've talked about 66 days ISIS is keto. I love keto. Yeah. I don't do DoorDash. I don't like to pay people to go grab my food. Okay. The Apple Watch and fitness. Okay. Donna, look at this. Look at this shit right here. I can't figure out how to attach this to my phone. But I do have a Fitbit on. I have a Fitbit and it works. It works. I pay attention. You know what I pay attention to? I ate 12 cookies from McDonald's. Good cookies. I pay more attention to my sleep cycles. I was walking 12,000 miles, 12,000 steps a day when I was walking. But now I'm like, the last couple weeks. You know what? Message me, you guys. Message me on My Mystical Life, or my Lisa Tabbert Fry. Message me. We'll set it up and we'll send invitations out. It'll be, yeah. It's about the relationship with food. Oh, you deliver food. There's that. Absolutely. I'm just old school. Okay. I think it's a great idea. There's, I don't know what's going on. There's just zero. Okay. Honestly, I've been trying to not identify as in menopause, because I found myself falling into that trap of, this is what's going on, and blaming it. And it's not. It is a difference of chemicals, but it is also me. I know that. It's been too hot to walk, right, Mary F? It's too hot. I have a gym membership. I have no excuse. And I have a Peloton in the other room. Zero excuses. Zero excuses for me. Yeah. Have you had your, I was about to say, check your levels. Check your levels in what, Donna? Uh, Donna, I have a problem with needles. A big problem. But let me tell you, and this is, I have a huge problem with needles. I will hyperventilate if going to get a shot. You can take my blood. I don't have too much of a problem with that. But injecting something into my body is a big deal. I am almost to the point, you guys, where I would go get my stomach done. For once in my life, I would like to be skinny. Once. I haven't been, when I was a kid, um, and I'm not blaming anybody either. You fast 16 hours a day. I can fast 16 hours, no problem, Penny. I can. I probably won't eat till later on this afternoon. And I ate 7 o'clock last night. It doesn't bother me that, but I was never given any. I was always told this is a cycle. I don't know why we're talking about this, but we must eat too. This is a cycle. I was told when I was as young as 8 or 9 that I was fat and that I needed to lose weight. Yet nothing was done. Like my mom didn't change the way she cooked. I was 8. 8. And I was told by not just my family, I was never called Lisa. I was always called Pudge, which is, I'm not bitching. I love my family. I love my childhood. But I don't remember a good share of it. And that's probably a good thing. But the cooking was never changed in my house. I was never taught good cooking, good diet. So how do you tell a little kid that? So in turn, I didn't do the same for mine. And I feel really bad because I know that they don't eat right because we didn't teach them to eat right. So that's mine. I carry that. And I hope for them for so much more, like to eat better, to have a healthier life. But I also am in that catch-22 where if you bite me, I swear to God, I feel like something's down here. I am not going to shame them for their weight. I'm not. I will not. But they have to come to that emotional food relationship on their own. Isn't it? It's like this. We need to wrap our bodies in saran wrap. I know, like we used to do the halter horses and get out the rolling pins. So, my mom had that done at a spa in Chicago when I was young. She went. My aunt owned a spa, and they wrapped her in saran wrap and almost killed her. Honest to goodness, because she only had one kidney. She couldn't get rid of toxins. They almost killed her. Oh my God. Try the new jabs that are out? Absolutely not, Lisa. I have a friend. She was on here the other night. She was on here the other night and she started Ozempic, and I'm just going to say it. She started Ozempic. Now her adrenal glands do not work. She is almost 6 foot. She is 117 pounds, which is skeletal for her. She has almost died like 4 times. And she has not been taking Ozempic now for well over a year, and it just destroyed her body. She's not the only one. I know of 2 other people that are on the brink of unable to gain weight, stuff like that. I can't put that in my body. I can't. I know it works for a lot of people. It works for a lot of people, but for the people it doesn't. It's a cautionary tale for me. Reminds me of the movie Fried Green Tomatoes. I love that movie. Secrets in the Sauce. And I have better insurance. Was she diabetic? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. The one person that was diabetic, that is diabetic, that started taking it, he is just like between 90 and 100 pounds. You have one kidney and lost it to sepsis. My mom had a very similar problem when I was young. Anyways, moving on, you guys. We got into this discussion about what are things are Tawanda, right? To all this, But I've recently been looking up the balloon, the stomach balloon, that because I don't like the idea of having something cut off of me, and there's not a lot of needles involved. But I was gonna go to do the, what is it, the medical tourism. I don't know. I was skinny. I look back at pictures of when I was like 16, 17, 18 years old, and I was skinny. I'm on my horse and I'm like, who the hell is that? I was like at a size 12. I am 5'10". That's a good size for me. Anyways, moving on. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let's change the subject. Oh, hi, kitty. Let's change the subject. I'm diabetic and I lost a lot of weight before I was put on Ozempic. I know it's been very, very successful for Donna, but I haven't had problems. I hate that people have had bad problems. Ozempic was the only thing that finally got my A1C down. Yeah, there are people that it worked for. There are people that it works for, and I just am terrified of it. I am terrified of it. I know that I'm not supposed to alter my body in this lifetime. I know I'm not supposed to. And because I really was on the brink of signing up to get some surgery done, and my God, like she just my guides went nuts. So I had to step back from it. Okay. Yeah. You don't, yeah. We're not I don't trust medications either. I don't trust our government to um, approve good ones other than for money. Heather, it just scares me. That's all. I know you're on it. I know, and Heather's doing very well on it. There's a lot of people that do very, very well on it. They really do. They really do. It's not everybody that has a problem, but I just don't want to take the risk of being the problem. And good for the people that are having a success with it, right? Mindy, Mindy, how are you doing? I have not seen you in a long time. I know motivation is low, isn't it? Motivation has hit a rock bottom. But I think this is a great idea. I think that maybe just a motivational, hey, this is what and not someplace you have to be afraid to go in and say, I ate a freaking cookie today. Because you know what? I don't think that denying ourselves everything 100% is good either. We have to have balance. Yes, Paula, I was sitting at the desk and I looked at the jewelry display and I went, oh, that one. It is still available. Yes, I will put it in the basket. Oh, you're healing and getting better every day. Great, great, great. Also, I want to say that Wednesday at 5 o'clock Eastern, we just got in 1,000 new bracelets, you guys. And Jansen can tell you there's a lot of new bracelets. And we are going to be doing a bracelet sale on Wednesday evening. You can go to the Mystical Moons or My Mystical Life, and you can attach yourself to the event, like the event, say you're going, so you get the reminder. And we have everything from amethyst to chicken blood bracelets, you guys. The chicken blood I think is really cool, but we have bronzite bracelets. I've never seen bronzite in bracelets. You want to talk about grounding? Oh, right there, man, right there. So the bracelet sale is going to be 5 o'clock on Wednesday. Mr. Fry will be at the helm for that. And we have so many types of new bracelets. It's not even funny. We have 3 sides of a mobile display of bracelets. So we're going to be going through one bracelet type at a time. And that sale is going to be 5 o'clock on. You can go to the Facebook page, either My Mystical Life or the Mystical Moons, to sign up to get the reminder for that on the events. All right, moving on. Okay. Here we go. Oh my goodness, I just got lost. We have 30 people on today. Let's see. Who did we have? Whoop, whoop. I'm going to go with Sherry Miller. Sherry Miller. What is that? You have a little piece of evidence here, Sherry, that I'm trying to figure out. I haven't received this. It's familiar to me, but I haven't had this happen in a long time. And I'm instantly getting like this issue with my eye and like in this area of my face. It's not an allergy or anything like that, but it's kind of like it's like a little bit of a numbness there, and I'm trying to figure it out. So let me make sure I don't. Sherry Miller. Okay. Are you still here, Sherry? Have a great day, Mindy. Miss you. We miss all of our Oklahoma people. I've been thinking about you though. Sherry Miller, are you still here? Yes, it's called chicken blood. It's a chicken blood jasper. No worry, Paula. No worry. I'll put that in your basket. Okay, you're still here. So I'm going to set this piece of information off to the side because, I mean, it has my eye watering, and I just feel like something right here. But I'm going to set this off to the side and just kind of keep moving. I don't think this is actually maybe for you so much as it is for somebody else, and it's about stress. So if you have somebody, a friend of yours that's super 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 stressed, it would be wonderful if you could be their safe harbor. If you have somebody that really needs to talk to you and or needs to just talk and vent, don't take on their stuff. Don't take that the sweet boy that lives in your old home always hangs out here with me at home. Aw, do they love our house? Do they love our house? I love it. The house. I that was one of my favorite places. And all the places we've traveled, Montana and Oklahoma. The Oklahoma house felt more like home, and the Montana house felt more like home. Love that house. Okay. So sorry, Sherry. This is how like it's like herding squirrels. So be somebody's safe harbor. Don't take on their grief. Don't take on their issues, but be somebody that somebody could talk to. Yeah, I definitely get that feeling. You have broad shoulders. I was going to say they need to lean on your shoulder. I get the feeling that they need a shoulder to lean on. Oh, I'd love to see pictures of it, Mindy. So with that being said, this isn't the first time you have been a caregiver. And I know you, even if you're not a nurse or anything like that, being a caregiver is being somebody that steps forward and cares enough to be there for somebody else, right? As well. But you have done this. You're very, very compassionate. Your soul likes balance, though. As I'm trying to pick up some past lives. Like, what has she done in past lives that has brought her to where she is now? You've also been somebody in past lives that has needed the support, that has been somebody with a disability, that has been the person that leaned on other people. And this is your soul's way of giving back, of being like, I can be the compassionate person. That's how we learn our lessons. We find that balance in our past lives, right? And I say past lives, but they're all happening at the same time. My eyes still watering. So I'm just going to give you the past life that I pick up for this, and it's a male past life, and it's something about thank you. It's about wartime. It's about missing a limb and having to adjust to a new type of life. You know, a new, and this is what this person calls it. So don't judge me here. They call it an abnormality in their body now, where they were one way and now they're another. We love our Sherry. Oh, is this Sherry? Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot see the photos. All I see is these little things. Is this that? This is your dad's Sherry. This is your Sherry. I did not know. Thank you, Ashley. You shouldn't have told me that. Okay. But your soul does love that balance, and it says, "Hey, this is my way of giving back." But there are also sometimes when we have something that happens in a past life that brings about that kind of change where we lose a limb or something, you may find that you have problems with one leg more than the other. And I'm not going to say left or right because I'm always wrong. When it comes to that, always. It's like 100% thing. So I've also started going, well, I'm just going to say the other leg because I think that I'm going to be wrong and then I'm wrong. So what the hell? But it could be, pain with a knee. It could be a foot problem, something like that. But there was definitely some sort of amputation in a past life, and it was wartime. I do see, and I think this was England. I see like scratchy wool, and I'm going to say like World War One, because I hear a lot of violence. And it's not the violence that you would hear with like sword. I hate that word. Have a wonderful day, Mary Beth. Oh, look, we have a troll. Oh, looky, let me get him. Blockies are on YouTube. Got him. That was quick. Oh, gone. Okay. Let me get rid of their post. I had to block this. There we go. So it feels very, it feels like this lifetime would have been left with emotional scars as well. So it was very violent in the trenches kind of war. And this is just an example of one of your past lives, because you like to do this balance. Like one life you'll be in conflict, and the next life you'll be the person that's assistant, and you kind of flow that way. So you put your whole heart into things. And sometimes you have a hard time speaking up. So the throat chakra could really, I'm not reading any more comments. The throat chakra could really be exercised a little bit more. If you see something that bothers you, if holding it in is not going to be helpful. It's not going to be helpful. You have to be able to speak what you want to speak. That's how we find balance in life too. And the other thing that I would recommend for you is, I would love you to imagine just having this beautiful string coming out the top of your head and lengthening your spine. So bring yourself up and stretch your spine out upward, because I feel like you could have a tendency eventually to slouch, which will affect your posture in the long run. I don't know if you have a spine issue as it is right now, but they want you to stretch yourself up, because it feels like from your sacral chakra, from your root chakra down, it almost feels like a sink. Okay. So I want you to create some elevation in your spine. I want you to create some stretching and quit carrying stress in the middle of your shoulder blades. That's going to be so important for you for longevity. And stretching. This is a wonderful stretch, you guys. You stretch your back out like this, and when you pull back, you open your spine. So it's opening and closing your spinal column, and it helps create extension. That would be really, really good for you. And you have guidance all the time anyways. Somebody from the other side is always talking to you. This internal conversation you have with somebody that's already gone by, that's already passed, is totally legit. I need you to know that. The person that's already passed away that you talk to in your head, it's legit. It's legit. They're having a conversation with you. I hope that's helpful. Okay. I hope that's helpful. Okay. Flower says, how do you know you had a troll? I didn't say anything. You got rid of them too quick, because I get rid of them really quick. So they comment and they ask people to, hey, Dr. Shakaloo says, I need you to come over here because you have a curse on you, or I need to read your palm, or whatever. I will never, ever do that for anybody. I will never message you saying, hey, blah, blah, blah. And they're not allowed to do it here either. So if I find them, I get rid of them really quickly. I have a couple buttons over here on Restream that allows me to dump them and block them forever. I'm a multitasker. The balance thing is my issue. I'm open or closed, no in between. Aww. What's really funny, Sherry, is I obviously didn't know who you were when I started, but when I first moved in with my dad in Texas, here's my dad, my father. He's like, now you can't come. Now I'm there to help him because his lung was failing, and we knew what it was. We knew what it was. It was not a survival issue. And so he was just like, but he's like, I don't want you coming in here and reading all my stuff in my head. Like my goal in life was to step in and see his weirdness, and I'm like, dude, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It is just what our guides want us to know. And so it's not like everybody's life is an open book to me. It's just the things they want us to know. And it's amazing. They want people to know what is going to be helpful. I never say that I am a fortune teller. That's why I'll pass by questions on here all day long. It's fine. People can keep posting questions all they want. I don't usually answer questions because we don't always know what we want to know. We have an idea of what we think we want to know. But when our spirit guides come forward and they say, hey, I want to know, I want them to know this to help them grow and expand in this life. That's what I bring across. Sherry says, I've always wanted to explore what I call my gifts. I need to come to the shop. Absolutely. So Sherry, that's what I do. That's what I do. That's my favorite thing to do, is to help people understand that everybody on the face of the planet is gifted. They're all gifted. We're all gifted. We just have to figure out what our gift is and how we're missing the messages, put the puzzle pieces together, and then all of a sudden, boom, all of a sudden we have weirdness going on. Weirdness. I'm just so relieved that Ashley puts up with my weirdness. I just love Ashley. She's like, she's my daughter. I didn't get to have. Okay, moving on. Everybody, can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let me see who is here. And absolutely, you're so welcome to come into the store, Sherry. Actually, the second Friday of each month, we have intuitive development, which is so much fun. It is a practicing of our intuitive gifts and figuring out which one works for us. Shan Sprung, hi. What is the best way to tune in or find your gift? So it's different for everybody. I wish I could say there was a cookie cutter. The best way to do this is to start journaling and to start finding self-esteem. And the way we find the self-esteem is to just start practicing. It is. Would anybody on here agree? We have a lot of people that I've worked with over time in the feed, and a lot of people that were members, that you just have to start putting yourself out there. It's truly amazing how we can amaze ourselves and start to just do it. I swear my new house has spirits. Some pretty weird things happen. I'm so sad I don't have a haunted house. I am. So meditation is good, but some people get caught up in the meditation loop of, I don't feel like I'm meditating right. There's no wrong way to meditate. 2 minutes is better than no minutes. Just sit and find some quiet time. And then I like to help people through shamanic journey. We can really pinpoint what your clairs are through shamanic journey. But also one of the things I'm able to do for whatever reason is tell people what their clairs are. And that is one of Heather's like, you must believe in yourself. You must believe in yourself. Because the more you do that, the better off you are, and everything starts to flow. It's truly cool. Well, let's put this up. Let's change it up a little bit. Okay. Oh, let's see. Let's go with, I have a lot of people on right now, guys. So, Jackie Freeman. Jackie Freeman. I'm looking like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Jackie, I want to talk about decisions. Decisions. It's so different because I'm seeing like this this very long hallway. And down this very, very long hallway, it's very well lit to start with, and then it gets darker as you go down. So it's going to seem as if you've made a decision, then it's going to feel like the wrong decision. Okay, it's not the wrong decision. You have to go through some of these things, some of these lessons that you're going to be going through with this decision making process to grow. You have a period of growth coming up. And it may feel as if you're being suffocated by too many things at one time. Sorry, I kind of got lost there. And just trust the process. Trust yourself. That's really, really important. Trusting yourself is so key here. You know what you're capable of. You know some of the things that and these are experiences that you might have had before that you're learning again. Maybe you didn't get the correct path the first time, but you feel like, okay, I'm going to do that. We're going to do this again. And I'm going to be successful. And trust yourself. You're going to be successful. This is part of a decision-making process. If you don't know what I'm talking about yet, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's nothing to worry about. It's just, it's going to seem, you're going to be presented with something. You're like, oh, this is a great decision. And then you're going to feel like, oh shit, should I have done this? You're fine. You're fine. And you're going to come look back at this eventually and you're going to be like, okay, there it is. I get it now. I get it now. Don't be stressed about it. And I almost want to say this involves a man, because it feels as if, because this is the King of Pentacles here, and this is the root, this is the foundation, this is the feeling of being solid in life. And I almost want to say, I feel like this is a man, and it feels like it could be a decision that is like this. Okay. And I don't usually call, that kind of thing out at all. But it's just, the basis of it is male. But don't worry, because you got the happiest card in the whole deck following that up, saying we can have doubts and still be on the right path, you guys. We absolutely can. And that they're like, don't worry about it. You've got everything you need. That happiest card in the whole deck. I like it. I like it. Yep. Just go forward. It'll be fine. I hope that's helpful. I hope that's helpful. Okay. All right. Well, I got a new desk for the office, which was really needed because I was squished into this one little desk, and it's just a squishy little desk. So I have this great big new pretty desk, and all my squishy stuff is all over the place. Like the front of the shop has just exploded with all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to go take care of that. And I'm going to look at starting a support group for us, like where we can just gravitate to and say, and it doesn't. So when I'm teaching like psychic development or mediumship, especially mediumship, right? I say we learn in the nose. We learn in the nose. We collect no's, because most of the time we're nervous about not being correct, right? We're nervous about not being correct. So oh gosh, I was missing a whole bunch of stuff. So we learn in the nose. Good morning. 100%. Thank goodness, because I never call those out, Jackie. I never call out the whole guy decision thing, right? But anyway, so we learn in the nose. And what I mean by that is, if we don't have the correct information, then we know this didn't work. This puzzle piece wasn't quite correct. So now we have to figure out another way to look at that puzzle piece and say, hey, I have to figure out this puzzle piece, because that's how they do. They work with the information that we know to get information across to us, right? So I'm going to look at this Facebook group as that. Like, we're going to be a group of supportive people that have zero let me rephrase that. We are working on increasing our willpower. So if we have a no for the day, like we didn't do so hot today, that's okay. That's okay. So we're gonna learn within our oh shit moments and say, okay, so what led up to us eating the cookie? Because that's a thing, right? What led up that? Oh, my son is at Paris Island right now, and I have questioned a million times if pushing him in that direction is the wrong way to go. I think maybe this is what it's about. That would probably be it. If not, I'm going to say it's so I feel better about him being there. Yeah, that would probably be it. I would say yes. I would say yes. Anywho, yeah, I'm going to put out a class. I think I'll put out and it's going to be super affordable. Power and support, right, Isis? There's so much power in supporting each other. And I'll have to have some moderators for this group because I have too many fingers and too many pots right now to try and cover everything, but I have no problem putting the group together. I think it'll be a lot of fun because it should be fun. We should be able to support each other and say, you know what? Maybe you did well for a month and you had a piece of cake. Who cares? Who cares? Then we start over the next day or the next meal. It's not the end of the world. Absolutely. All right, everybody. I'm going to go work at the shop. I might go to the gym. Maybe not. I don't know. And with that, I'm going to say, find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. And it was so lovely to see everybody here this morning. And may the light be with you always. And we will talk to you guys.